The Fair and Accurate Credit Transactions Act, or FACT Act, requires credit unions to adopt a written identity theft protection program to detect, prevent, and mitigate identity theft in connection with the opening of a covered account or existing covered accounts. Ensure your program is up to date to reflect today's identity theft fraud environment, and staff in key positions are adequately trained. In this video, we'll review common types of ID theft for you to be aware of as you continue to improve your credit union's identity theft protection program. Synthetic identity theft. A synthetic identity is one combined with real identity data and fabricated data. The foundation is personally identifiable information along with a compromised social security number. In order to avoid detection, fraudsters prefer to use SSNs of those least likely to use credit, such as the elderly and children. The synthetic identity may be comprised of one person's name, a second person's SSN, and a third person's address, along with fabricated information, such as a fake place of employment. This semblance of an identity allows the fraudsters to apply for credit and establish a convincing financial history over time. A few steps the credit union can take to combat synthetic identity theft are: monitor for any SSN that matches a different consumer while no credit file is available for the requested applicant. Monitor for credit files where the name and address of the applicant match, but the SSN matches a different consumer and vice versa. Account takeover through online banking. Fraudsters will use stolen identities to impersonate members by enrolling their accounts for online banking. Once they are enrolled, they change the member's contact information through online banking. Then, once they are logged in, they can take advance off member loans, such as HELOCs, request wire transfers, use bill pay, or the external transfer service to transfer funds out of the member's account. They can also view canceled checks, including HELOC checks, to manufacture counterfeit checks. A few steps the credit union can take regarding online banking account takeover. Use strong out-of-wallet questions when authenticating members. A few examples include, what year did you open your account? Or who is the POD beneficiary on your account? Confirm online banking enrollment by sending a letter to members, provided the address has not been changed in the last 60 days. Be alert to changes to a member's contact information that occur immediately after the account is enrolled for online banking. Loan fraud. Fraudsters use consumers' personal identifying information to commit identity theft and apply for loans. Also, legitimate members can attempt to deceive by providing false information on their application or submitting fabricated documents to get their loans approved. Steps to take. Carefully review credit reports for any obvious red flags. Verify employment and income are not being exaggerated. Find the phone number online instead of the phone number that is given to you by the member. Examine the photo ID. A good tool to use is the ID checking guide to check for altered or forged photo IDs. Also be aware of the fraud schemes involving credit card applications. The fraudster will open an account under someone else's identity and immediately apply for a credit card online. Fraudsters will change a member's address through the call center or online banking and apply for a credit card. They also will request an additional card or replacement after changing the address on the account. Additionally, under Section 114 of the FACT Act, there is a requirement for card issuers to assess the validity of address change requests when followed closely by a request for an additional or replacement cards. As you can see, there are many variations of identity theft scams out there. Please remember that your policies and procedures must be periodically updated to reflect changes and risks to members and to the safety and soundness of the credit union. Please see the resources provided and find further resources on CCUL's Fraud Resources webpage.